What's up, Co-Nation? Hey, what are you doing? Get on my computer. What do you do? This kid, every time, he's like, can I do the intro? And I'm like, no, Dad. Today we'll be looking at my Today we'll be looking at my top 10 Scratch projects. Let's hop. Alright, this game is really bad. The only reason why it's up here is because it's my most viewed, most favorited, most remixed, and most viewed, I said viewed twice, game out there. But it's so bad. I don't know why this got so popular. Here's a quick speed run of the game. This game right here had a lot of potential, but I never finished it. So, I only ever made the cutscene, so. Now you'll notice that's it. That's the end. Yeah, it had a lot of potential. I could have done better. Okay, we're still in bad game territory, but at least this one is actually like a playable game that's not bad. But game number 1 is really good too, so just stick with me. Basically, you control this scope. And have to really get too close. I guess this qualifies as a 3D game. Really doesn't. Can you be the world record at 54? I don't know who spent that much time on this game. This one qualifies as my worst 3D game. The only reason why it's up here is because it is a 3D game. It's very hard though. The objective is run up this tower while dodging spikes that will appear. And there's a score. Yeah, that's it. This next game isn't half bad. It's only like 60% bad. Again, it's 3D. You have this character you control who jumps around. He's a jumper scheme. This game does have music, but I should remove it temporarily because it's less than the recording. I think the world record is like 700. I'm at 30. So this game is finally actually good. So you start off by picking a class. I'll show you the fire one first. He can attack enemies and then does fire damage. Afterwards, you go through the rooms, defeating enemies, going up about. You have to maintain a health and mana. And at the very end, there's a boss. There's nothing after the boss, but you can try all the different classes. The freezes. The wind knocks enemies back. The rock. Oh, I picked wind. And the rock also knocks enemies back. I guess the wind and rock are very similar. The rock just uses up more mana than the. This next game is also 3D, but that's not the only reason why it's up here. It's also up here because it's like an actual good game. It has music, but just like so many of my other projects, the music cuts out my audio recording. Basically, you have to run around escaping these aliens until eventually you enter a boss fight. And then boss will come and eat you. There's actually a losing animation where you'll get abducted. But if you quickly play the game and win, it's running out of fuel. This next game isn't finished, but it's so good in its current stance that it kind of makes up for it. So it has 3 sections. You can click the story or pause if you want. There's also this. It used to have my name in it, but I removed it. And if you click start, you get to pick a game mode. They're all the same, but shh. So I'm going to go ahead and pick spy. And pick your character. Everyone has their favorite. I usually like using this guy, but he's actually has a bigger hitbox, so he's harder to play. So I'm gonna go with. Well, we gotta lock in with Among Us.
Agent 5017, come in. Agent 5017, are you there? I have your first intergalactic mission. You will go to Fantasyland undercover as Captain Etan Wogglehip. Your job is to stop the invading troll and goblin army. Once you stop the army, you can return to home. The fate of Fantasyland rests on your shoulders. Luck.
You can read the dialogue. I don't want to. There are 5 levels, but only the first 2 have been programmed. So let's do the first one. It's called Poker Beach. 1 shot to destroy. It gives a debrief about each enemy. That's the reason why I don't like using the short guy. Because he actually has a bigger hitbox, so he's hard to play. Let's go to number 2, play. Is Fireball. We just have to dodge these, which I failed. You can also hide here. Never mind, no you can't. I win! And if you go to play level 3, you can't because I didn't make him. So, this is an old project of mine I was working on for a very long time, but eventually I quit on it. It's pretty good, cool animations. It used to have more game modes, but they were all so buggy. So I'm not going to show you the tutorial because I already know how to play. 6 characters. Let's go. Blaze. He's my favorite. And basically, you have he has a boomerang trident, and you have to fight this other guy. There are like 5 enemies you can face. I didn't program one of them to have an AI, but you fight them. Whatever, very fun. Lots of things. There's also some different things. For example, Goofy mode. If we go into Charlie McDennis and Showdown, Goofy mode's a bit fun if you didn't know. But you can one-shot anyone. There's also Baby difficulty. I don't even remember what that does. Oh, it just gets rid of... I don't even know. Yeah, the game's so buggy after Goofy mode, I'll have to disable that. But that's the game. Hope you like it. This is probably the game ever. It's called Sumo Slam. Let's do the easy difficulty just so I can show you. And we'll hit play. There is a tutorial I will show you how to create a new game. You play as this creature. You have to go sumo wrestling. Click space to beat you up. There are a bunch of levels. You also, if you don't slam, you can stun your opponent. Very useful. There are different achievements you can get. I hate this doctor because he heals every half second. So the strategy actually is shove him off the cliff. Next is the shark guy. I'm adding him into deep divers. But he does so much damage with his spin attack. This guy you should also always try to shove off your cliff, because if you slam, lights will come down from the ceiling, and they do so much damage. I'm gonna have to try and escape. There is respawn. You actually do get an achievement. I'm just gonna throw him off the cliff. Very easy dubs.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Oh, I don't know why, but I made
As a
Eve.
child, I yearned. As a child, I yearned.
As a child, he yearned for the mine. Yeah. There's also this eye. As you fight him, the swing gets progressively brighter. If you kill him early, eventually you can't see. Those were my top 10 scratch games. Oh, hello, Winchet. My dog's here. Want to say hi to my dog? No? Hello. Anywho, those are my top 10 scratch games. Unfortunately, you may have noticed that Deep Divers wasn't in there, even though Deep Divers was definitely better than some of those other games. Choose your adventure. So there is a reason I didn't add it, and that's because I'm planning something big, right, Winchester? And I don't want any spoilers. You can play the game, but shh, don't tell anyone else.